This is Abnormal Entertainment.
There is nothing like watching a movie on the big screen, and with Movie Pass, you can see unlimited movies every month from Abnormal Entertainment. Head to abnormalentertainment.com and click on the Movie Pass banner to get your first month free. And after that, it's only $30 a month to see unlimited movies, even on opening day. Go as many times as you want. Have a blast with Movie Pass and abnormalentertainment.com.
Welcome to another edition of Maskerpiece Theater, and we started something on the last episode. I think it's a great way to introduce everybody that's on the show. You'll get used to the voices this way. I am the Masked Blogster, and I will go ahead and put these questions out. We'll start with Mini Mandy. I need a verb ending in ing for our Masked Libs intro.
Masked Libs.
Masked Libs,
oh.
Yes.
Well, I feel like this is the easiest way to go, so fucking.
Oh, man.
That's a good word, and it works in so many different contexts.
That's right.
It's going to be tough to follow.
Frankie G, adjective.
Cunty. Frankie G,
this is exactly where I thought it was going to go early with the first one. The first one was so tame.
We've had a beer or two.
Yeah,
yes,
now that you guys have had a couple, you got some liquid courage in you. Steve Silva, adjective.
So we've got fucking
and cunting.
Doesn't need a ting at the end.
I know.
No, he said cunty.
Correct.
Cunty. Because it's an adjective. It's descriptive.
Descriptive.
Properly transpose your words. Thank you.
Sweaty.
There we go. Jessie, adjective. El Guapo.
Moistening.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Moistening.
How about moist? Because that's an adjective.
I was going to say.
Okay.
Moistening is a verb.
Yeah.
Okay. Moist.
Now diagram a sentence.
Can't
Mandy,
do that right now.
Adjective.
I don't know where to go after moist.
No. Gotta go. You gotta find it. Look for it.
You can go
Dig
clean.
deep.
It's all right.
I like that. Limp.
All right.
Thanks, Frankie G.
I don't
Frankie
know why
G.
that popped in my mind.
I know you're good at these kind. A noun. Because the first time we played this, we had about 48 nouns out of 30
Yeah.
out of
Yeah.
30
Ordinary amount
things.
of nouns.
This place is cool.
Thank you. It's not my place. We're at the grid. And it's cool.
Grid.
The grid. So yeah. So noun for Frankie G.
Grid.
All right. Steve Silva, person in room.
Person in room.
Well, shit.
Well,
Masked Blogster.
all right.
You do look awful cunty today.
Pretty moist for some
Sweaty
reason.
and moist as well. Adjective, Jessie.
Barren. I'm so happy I know what an
And,
adjective is.
Mandy, noun.
Pizza Hut.
Frankie G, adjective.
Adjective.
Can you use it? That just reminded me of spelling bees.
Yeah, I
And
feel
they're
like with the script
Can you use it?
Can
in
I have the
in a
country of
sentence,
origin,
please?
please?
Had to use this noun first.
Ah, fuck. Adjective. Okay.
Silence doesn't work on podcasts.
Oh, wow. I'm throwing the blank here.
Always keep talking. And talking.
Flamboyant.
There we go.
Nice.
Plural noun, Steve Silva. After all the crap you talked, right?
I'm far too buzzed to think clearly on any of this.
What made you so buzzed?
I don't even know. The bartender just served me pints of things.
Pints?
Well, there it is.
Pints?
Okay.
Pints.
You put it up on a T, and he went off on a diatribe.
wait, no. He gave me like 17 nouns. Like, which one do you want? Bartender, pints? Which one do you want to be plural? Okay. Oh, boy. Jessie, part of the body, plural.
Why does he always...
I feel left out. The uvula.
That's not
Two
plural.
of them? So, uvulas?
Yeah, uvulas.
Okay.
I took your advice, Frank.
Mandy, noun.
Skateboard.
That was out of left field.
Right?
I like it. Frank, plural nouns.
Plural nouns. Semen. I'm talking about
Those
sailors,
sailors.
Jesse.
Oh,
God.
oh sorry.
I was just laughing because it could have meant both.
Man. Okay. Steve Silva, letter of the alphabet.
T.
And Jesse, noun.
Noun. Goliath grouper.
You talking about a fish?
Okay.
Okay.
No, it's a good deal on that coupon site.
Oh, okay.
I bought a Goliath grouper to go at Disneyland.
Oh, that's so good. Well, despite its title, Dinosaurs Are for Fucking, it's far from being a cunty comedy. It is real. Jeez.
Oh,
I'm going to have to start this one over.
Old pause and restart.
Yep. I got through the other one pretty well, but this one's a little bit different. Despite its title, Dinosaurs Are for Fucking is far from being a cunty comedy. It is really a sweaty horror movie from its moist opening until its limp ending. It keeps you sitting on the edge of your grid. In this film, the ever-popular Masked Blogster gives a performance of his barren career. Too fitting. He plays the role of a scientist who, in searching for the fountain of Pizza Hut, accidentally discovers a flamboyant beast that feasts on living pints. The last 10 minutes of the movie are scary enough to make your uvulas pop out of your skateboard and your semen stand on end. The movie is rated T, meaning children under 12 must be accompanied by a Goliath grouper.
Standing ovation.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
that's actual talent right there.
That is actual talent.
Actual talent.
We need a picture of that.
Yeah. Oh no, I lost it. It's in the middle.
We'll
We'll
find
find
Put
it.
up in infamy.
Oh my god.
I don't even know how to follow that. I mean, what?
Where's that movie?
Was that the highlight of your barren career?
Obviously, I mean, because I know our 3s of 4s of listeners of this show.
Has anybody seen my uvulas?
Can you imagine that?
I lost them
description?
on my skateboard.
A skateboarding uvula plopping Masked Blogster.
My semen standing on end.
To be fair, I do see you searching out the fountain of Pizza Hut.
I really do. I'm just like, as this Mad Libs book is resting on my gut, like, oh yeah, I found a Pizza Hut. Yep. Well, obviously, I ate all of Mandy's tater tots. My diet.
Well done.
I did eat at Pizza Hut today, so that's actually kind of funny.
That's yeah. There you go.
Very fitting indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you breathe in that, Jesse? Are you gonna make it? You broke Jesse.
I'm glad that this was going over as well as I hoped it would.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I freaking love Mad Libs, or Masked Libs, as we're going to call them on
Masked
here.
Libs.
And I'm like, God, I'm gonna pick up a book. And I thought, I'll pick up like a Avengers or something. And I'm like,
Nope.
I picked up this huge book for like next to nothing.
I think
the little book costs the same amount, basically.
I think whenever you post the episode on Facebook, maybe take a picture of it. and post it with it.
Oh, there you go.
That way people can. Well, it might spoil it, but
It does kind of spoil it,
maybe,
doesn't it?
Maybe after the couple days after.
You know what?
episodes
Yeah,
drop.
maybe we'll do it like the week after.
That way they can read along.
Yeah, and put it on Twitter and everything. Yeah. So, Masked Libs, everybody, get ready.
Oh, it's coming.
Because oh my gosh, you can imagine when we have like when we have like a dozen people on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Man, your semen will stand on edge.
Yeah. And I think it's going to be great when we start getting in the phone guests. Like, all right, you got to play Mad Libs with us first.
Yeah,
Masked
your
Libs,
career will no
Masked
longer
Libs.
be barren.
No, it won't be.
We're working
Especially after
on
my
that.
dinosaurs are for fucking.
I'm so happy that was my first word.
I'm so happy we started that way.
Especially with its since it's a flamboyant beast.
I
Yeah.
can't wait
That
for
will
Roger and
Siskel
Ebert,
and Ebert.
Roger Ebert to say it was a cunty comedy.
You might think it's a cunty comedy, but it's a sweaty horror film.
I'm so happy that we took the first one so seriously, and now we just like fuck it.
I
And,
wasn't
but
even
it-
taking
but
it
even
serious. I was just like,
first-
I don't have any words right
no,
now.
but
you
even
were
the, it
being
was
like-
still funny. The
Yeah,
first
we-
one was still funny, but this one was just.
That was better. It's
It,
about what
it
you
was
would
about
say.
it was about a movie,
Yeah.
so that kind of helped it too.
It was the Ragnarok of teaser trailers.
It was. So, anyway, Jesse, you said you had a weird story or something,
Oh yes, I believed last week we
You
were.
never have those.
right?
I try to keep them like
Bleeding.
no nothing. Wait. Okay.
Real quick, I got
Yeah.
a fun fact for you. So, diarrhea is actually hereditary.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Diarrhea is hereditary. It runs in your genes.
I've heard that before, so I'm like, I'm gonna go with this.
Fucking fell for it.
Everybody does.
And
It's
that's why
amazing.
his career is barren, folks.
That's why my career is barren. I tell these dad jokes.
Son of a bitch.
I work in a pharmacy. I've heard that before.
Yeah.
But I was just like, oh, this. I know where this is going. a
Oh,
little bit.
boy,
Yeah,
here-
it is. It's hereditary.
Yep.
I was thinking about it too. I was like, who the fuck gave it to me? My mom or my dad?
What side of the family did it come from?
Son of a
Did she make the
bitch.
enchiladas or no?
Did I get it over the border or under the border? I don't
Right.
know.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Under the belt.
Over Skype.
Over.
Okay.
Anyway,
so
your story. Sorry.
My story. I believe last week you were talking about Despicable Me and how there might be a number 3.
Yes.
Yeah, there is.
So when the first movie came out, I just recently got a new roommate with her and her baby.
Despicable.
And one night, we were watching the movie together. I was being a roommate, and she needed help with the baby. I put him to bed, and the only way to put him to bed was Despicable Me, the movie, playing in the background. So with the baby in its crib, she started saying, "Oh, my shoulders hurt." Thank you, Steve Silva, for stopping what you're doing. And one thing led to another. Each and every night with her baby in the room, I would fuck my roommate to Despicable Me in the background.
He gets a boner every time he's
So yes, exactly. So if I see the first Despicable Me movie,
It's so fluffy, I want to die.
he can't walk through the children's clothing section of a Target without getting a boner. Despicable Me pajamas. Oh my god.
Careful. Dave & Buster's has that huge plush
Oh
that
boy.
you can get of that unicorn.
We got him the wrong pillowcase, everybody.
Yep.
I feel like we need to do a remote in Target now. Remote in Target just for Jesse.
Just for Jesse. It's like, oh god.
oh man,
So it looks like Selfie's not the only one that's not allowed around children anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, her mom was in the room, so be fair.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
How many people are in the room? So it's
Just the mom.
so,
Three
so it's the
generations?
baby. The baby.
Right.
You
Baby's
rub her
asleep. The baby's
shoulders
asleep in his
You,
crib.
Buster.
in the crib.
The baby's
Okay.
asleep in his crib.
So that doesn't count anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so that's a separate room.
So
Well, in the same room, just on the corner.
so they
Oh,
Baby-
for fuck's sake.
baby's in a
It
corner.
still counts.
nobody puts baby in the corner.
I do.
No, that's not where you put baby, apparently.
Yeah. So a lot of people will play classical music to enhance a baby's brain functions while they're sleeping.
And to set us
Jesse
in the
just
mood.
pounds away on their moms
With Despicable Me playing
with
in the
Despicable
background.
Me in the background.
That's how I let them know how I want to Netflix and chill. Despicable Me is on the background. And a carriage in the corner.
Jeez.
Ever since that kid was
And
3 years-
now, where is her? Now, are you talking about the baby's mom?
Yes,
or
the baby's mom.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the
baby's
girl you were with. Like the mom was there
Right,
too.
right.
I was like, oh my god! So you got
grandmother.
baby, grandma, and Mija. Don't let him put it in there. No,
Trace generations.
He's not doing it right.
he's not. Oh, you're not gonna poop for a while.
Mija, move over. Let me show you how to do it.
I'll show you.
You have to go faster.
Why you bring shame to the family? You know better.
Mija, I give up.
Go, Frank.
Where's my Corona?
Hey, can you pass me my margarita before you start sucking his dick again? No, you can't have a sip. I know where your mouth has been. That's gross.
Go take care of your baby.
Wipe your mouth before you kiss him goodnight.
You know, I'm starting to feel like this is like a Hispanic thing because I too have had relations
Oh, for crying out loud.
with the child in the room.
So you know there's such a thing as white trash, right?
Yes.
So are we talking about basura?
I've done it too.
I've done with
Oh, my God.
I have not.
Mandy, okay, thank you.
You know Kevin have. We can say that right now. Kevin have.
Okay, here's the thing though, all right? As long as the kid's asleep, and you give it like a good 30 minutes, and you do what I like to call the...
Here's the difference with Blogster. It was his kid. Was it your kid?
No, it wasn't my kid. It
Oh,
was, that was a long time ago.
I'm trying to come to your defense.
No.
Why would you not go to the living room?
There was already a bed there.
That was not my
Lazy
excuse.
motherfucker.
That baby needed REM sleep to get anything started.
You leave the baby there. You just go to the living room. You can leave the door open.
Now when Abuelita sleeping.
The Mad Libs were less disturbing. Can we go back to that?
Can we go back to that?
I don't know any of you.
That poor baby's all grown up now, but it can only sleep when it hears.
It's known the lyrics to Dead or Alive by... It's known the Bon Jovi Dead or Alive lyrics since it was 3 years old.
Why does your son cry every time Despicable Me comes on?
Why do you hate this movie?
Why do minions cause you to scream?
Banana.
Chalupa.
Y'all are fucked up.
Okay,
What movie was for you or Steve?
Oh, mine wasn't a movie. It just happened to be. That's what happened.
we'll wait till we'll turn the TV off. You know.
Veggie Tales.
Oh,
Okay.
that's funny on multiple levels.
So many levels.
Like just like
So many levels.
it's like an onion. It's layered with
Remember
all
the first
kinds of
time
funny.
I sat down with the kids and watched Veggie Tales, and I'm watching, and I'm like, oh, this is a pretty good cartoon. They're quoting the Bible.
Yeah.
Wait
a minute.
is my hairbrush? Ask your mom.
I got confused very quickly. I think I was slightly buzzed the first time I watched it, so that made it even more confusing. Vegetables talking about God, going on adventures. It's still one of my favorites, though. So
There you
Larry
go.
the Cucumber, baby.
yes, The Adventures of Larry the Cucumber.
I don't know any of this.
I don't. Yeah.
You took a left
I'm
turn at
aware of
Compton.
it, but I've never seen it.
Yeah.
That was
And
one that
I
got
know
past my
Veggie
kid.
Tales because I had to put the DVDs in the DVD section
Sure.
at FYE.
It's kind of one of those things where you can watch it, and you're like, oh, this has a great message. Have
Yeah,
a couple beers, then watch
They throw
it.
the Jesus curveball at you.
Yeah, and you're like,
I think if I started watching it now, I would get arrested because I don't have kids.
Nope.
no,
Nope.
it's okay.
Nope.
I mean, it's not like the police is monitoring your Netflix habits. Well, they could be.
You
but
think.
They could be.
You try to find the holes in that Netflix. Just try.
You try to find the holes in Netflix,
Yeah.
like pictures of it, or
So when you turn on Despicable Me, and these holes,
You know,
They
you
disappear.
just gotta
They
hope.
just-
You gotta hope they use a lowercase e because there's at least a hole in that.
Are
I'm
you
completely lost.
are
I
you
have no idea what that means.
Are you using this pillowcase when you?
Is that what you named your pillowcase? And Chill is on the other side. That's their names. It's Netflix and Chill.
It's Netflix and
Shit.
Jessie.
We're horrible people. I don't know any of us, including myself.
Harold, save us. Harold, destroy this episode. This is terrible.
Not happening. Oh my god.
All right, so off topic.
Please do.
For Christ's sake.
Gonna take us in down a different road.
Oh, boy.
I failed miserably in the last 2-3 weeks. I didn't watch any Iron Fist. I didn't do any catching up on The Flash.
Yeah, me neither.
It's okay. They're on a hiatus until
I'm
the 24th, so you
I'm
got
not
time
up
to catch
on
up.
any of the shows
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
I haven't finished Iron Fist since we did the pod short for it.
Right.
The pod
Wow.
short, quote unquote.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. I think I've watched one or two episodes soon. Yeah.
Here's my
It's
question though: Am I
hard to,
really
like,
missing anything?
Yes,
I
because
hear-
The Defenders comes out in August, so
Yeah.
keep caught up.
Okay.
I'm gonna finish
All
it
Yeah.
by then. I know
Okay.
that, but like 13 Reasons Why came out, and I watched that,
And
and
that's
then
fine.
Power Rangers.
Yeah.
And
Well, I started
There's
watching
just-
13 Reasons Why by accident. I was walking back. I was doing chores around the house,
you wanted to cry.
and I was walking back and forth. And
Did a black
it was
guy die?
on.
No, a black guy did not die.
Well,
There's a
Jessie will
black
be
guy
fine.
in it though.
Jesse can watch it now. It's okay.
Jesse can watch it.
He thought it was a reflective piece about having coitus on top of fucking sleeping babies.
And we're right back there.
There were no babies in this show. Thank God.
There is a show tonight. It sounds like
Yeah.
Yeah.
at the Grid. So yeah, I was hoping to come back and be like, oh wow, this was amazing, and oh wow, I loved this, and I didn't even go see Logan like I was supposed to.
Oh,
I failed.
man.
I failed
Yeah,
miserably
you're-
on
yeah.
so many levels.
You need to see Logan.
So many
Logan's
levels.
awesome. That's worth seeing on the big screen.
I've seen it 3 times.
Yeah,
now.
I've seen it twice.
I'm probably going to end up downloading it and watching it on my phone, which is not going to be nearly as cool.
No.
Is it even in
No.
theaters still?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm running out of excuses here. I need
Yeah,
to go.
you
I need to
run
go.
out of
I just-
excuses.
I really looked forward to coming in and talking about all this, and I was just like, I'm not prepared
Yeah, don't worry about Iron Fist.
at all whatsoever.
I'm not. I'm going to
Go
catch
see-
up. I've got like 2 or 3 episodes left. I just need to knock them out.
I have like
And I-
half
but I
the
borrowed-
season.
But yeah, I borrowed movies from Mandy, and I was going to
Yeah.
watch them, but Mrs. Blogster wants to see them too. So I'm like, God damn it! We're going to see them like the night before the next one comes
Women.
out. It is women. Am I right? Am I right, Mandy?
Damn it, Jesse. I'll let it go because last week was horrible. Or I guess when this
Yeah.
was out 2 weeks
2
ago.
weeks ago was
Can I
horrible.
point
So-
out that Luke Harper's here?
Sweet.
Dude, I know, I was
I
looking
can't
at
see
that.
from here.
There's a guy at the bar who, for all the WWE fans, looks oddly like Luke Harper.
Frank, go
It's
give him a
worth
hug
getting
and
up
say
and-
hi.
It's worth getting up.
Over at the other end of the bar,
Masked Blogster is now peeking around the alcove.
behind the guy with the green shirt.
Oh.
Oh my
grid.
God! Whoa! That is uncanny.
Right?
All right. Hang on.
We got to see
That
him
is
stand up
uncanny.
because if he stand up and he's hitting the ceiling,
Quote unquote, Steve Silva just said, holy fuck.
Yes. And normally when people are like, wow, that guy looks like that person, I look over there and I'm like, no, they don't.
Yeah.
No, they
They're
don't.
similar.
Be polite about it.
But like, I almost want to go get an autograph.
Right.
Right?
Will you sign this, please? And
I'm
he's-
sure up close he doesn't look as similar, but from here,
Yeah, from a distance.
I'm like,
you know, the camera adds a few feet, you know, just in
Keep
case.
telling yourself
Just
that, Jesse.
Just keep it out of the kid's bedroom.
For those listening at home, Steve Silva tried to respond. Blogster had the dynamite drop in and Silva lost it.
he's like, I'm just going to hand this mic over. I've lost this battle.
Gave the
Steve
microphone
Silva
right
is
back.
done, folks.
Threw in that towel.
I'm actually, happy everybody out there in listening land because you got to hear Stone Sober Steve Silva and tonight's more buzzed Steve
More
Silva.
buzz, yeah.
So, which Masked Blogster can attest to. Both are a little entertaining.
We have drank a lot of beer together, like an obscene amount from the days of New China Gate.
Oh.
Man, what were those? $1.50 Heinekens?
$1.50 Heinekens and some
99-cent Bud Lights, and then $3.50 Sake Bombers.
Yes, and some mystery shot.
Oh, man.
That the owner used to mix up for us.
Yeah.
That the owner used to just feed us.
Yeah, I don't know what he'd give us, but
I think
you like this? I'm like, okay.
The
I
best
will.
night I remember but don't remember is your going away party.
Oh man. Yeah, I threw up so many times on the way home.
Where and I can't remember his name
George.
right now. George.
Yeah.
George.
That guy. Sake Bombers all around.
Sake Bombers like they were like life dependent.
Yeah.
And
it's like, here, you do another Sake Bomber. Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Do another Sake Bomb. Hey, whose baby is this?
Just put him in the corner. It's okay.
So, speaking of drunk Blogster, I actually seen a small version of a buzz version of Blogster at Mandy's birthday party.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was
No, I was drunk.
See, I never seen you drunk.
Mandy was drunk
I went
too.
home
by the time
home early that night.
by the
You
time
did.
at the end of the night, I was
So, oh wait,
in the morning,
We
on
were
his
both
Twitter feed,
toe up.
all I saw
Toe
was
up.
hashtag toe up at 3:30 in the fucking morning.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got to
So
see.
I think he was a little more than buzzed.
Well, yeah, I had to leave early though.
You did leave early.
I left early.
Then at the end, I was just like,
because I was already getting torn up,
I
and I had to get
remember
home.
you saying bye, but I don't know when
Yeah.
it happened.
I-
I remember Ian gave me shit. He's the guy who's bartending at Breast. I was like, thanks for calling in the reservation. I'm like, I didn't think this many people were coming.
right? I didn't know.
Yeah, sorry. They're going
We
to tip
fit.
well.
We fit.
Yeah, right?
And speaking of which,
Yeah, they tip well.
thank
I
you,
hope they
Frank, for giving me the most anxiety I've ever had when meeting new people.
What did I do?
So I was meeting Mandy's coworkers,
My
trying
mouth
to.
runs
I had
sometimes
one
and my brain doesn't
coworker there.
comprehend it.
Okay, well, your friends. I was trying to be okay, Mandy knows this guy, and he's not a total dipshit. You know, I'm a normal person. I was putting a good behavior.
Well, it depends what guy.
Well, the people I was talking to right there.
I don't know what people you're talking to. I
The-
have different
the-
crowds.
Filipino with
The
the normal.
hipster people?
Huh?
Don't
The
know.
hipster people?
No, the Hawaiian people. That Hawaiian guy.
Okay, I know who you're talking about now.
I was talking to that Hawaiian guy with a white guy's name. His name was Billy or something.
No,
No.
his name is Jared.
I was gonna say.
White guy name
It's not a white guy name.
for a Hawaiian?
It was Hawaiian white.
Jared.
Yeah.
Jaron.
I really feel like this episode's gone in a direction that I just
I don't
always
even know how to
hoped it could
retort.
go into, and I'm just
Anyways,
feeling blessed right now.
I don't know. Continue.
I know. And
I want to know how I gave you this anxiety.
I host the fucking thing, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
So
continue.
we were having a conversation about an old podcast I used to do with Limesat about
Okay.
parenting podcast. And
Okay.
then all of a sudden, while I was talking,
I'm sorry. I'm going to stop you right there. Did you say parenting?
Yes.
After you not 20 minutes ago told a story about fucking a broad right next to her sleeping infant?
Yeah, I have an 11-year-old.
With the
So,
Play.
Madone.
All right. So,
All right, so
She was with her mom that night.
I feel like I should pretend this was for my 30th birthday.
Yes,
We're
happy birthday.
celebrating my 30th birthday. We're at one of my favorite bars.
Happy birthday, man.
this
Thank you.
was still at Dave and
She's at
Buster's.
D&B still.
This was still at David
Yeah,
Buster's?
this is still at Dave and
This is
Buster's.
super early in the
Yes,
night.
this was
Oh
super
my
early.
God. I
So-
thought this was after we got after we
No,
got to Brass Tab.
No.
No, we just
I drank
finished
so
our
much
dinner.
before we
We're
got there,
paying
too.
it, and then we're
Okay.
just having the last late in
Yeah.
the food before we head off to this second bar.
Yeah.
So Frank pulls in. You mean about? And I was talking to the guys like, oh yeah, I'm way different than all the people that we do the podcast for Masked Blogster.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay, wait. That.
So you remember that, right?
Okay, yes, I
You-
know.
When
all
I was
that.
like, hey Frank, Mandy, I'm so fucking different from everyone here. I don't.
There's no fucking way I'd order a Bud Light, so this story's already around.
I didn't say you ordered, but like
Yes, you did.
when?
Yeah, I thought you did too.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay. Well, anyway,
Moving on.
Go ahead.
what did Frank say that gave you anxiety? You're talking to
yeah.
all these women and Jaron, and then Frank said something.
And then
What did
I
Frank say?
quote, when I finished asking, hey, how different? You mean that time you talked about your dick on the podcast that was bleeding?
I think I said that.
No, that was
It was
Frank.
Frank.
Oh, I said it too.
Yeah, you echoed him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, his dick was.
I knew you
Oh,
said it.
oh yeah, his dick was bleeding.
Yeah.
At that point, I was
On
on
the
my fourth
podcast?
drink, and I had 2 shots before you guys got there.
See?
Well, before I found
Oh,
you,
either
you got
way.
there before me.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay, so explain to me how that gives you anxiety, because you've
He was-
talked about it on a public forum.
I know,
where
but I
tens
was.
of people listen every week.
These people didn't know who.
11s of people.
They didn't
to
listen.
this.
I bet you they didn't listen to the podcast. So I was like, maybe I can.
Record scratch. So how's that North
I'm
Carolina
just
game?
going to say my roommate laughed a lot.
Yeah.
I tried it. Frank diffused it at first, like saying, "Oh yeah, about that." I said, "Oh."
Oh, yeah, it was
I
at the
said-
state
okay.
fair.
So as soon as Frank said that, I came to a complete stop in the conversation I was having,
Go figure.
and I was like looking at Frank, and I was like, I didn't know any way to get myself out of this conversation.
There's not.
And then Frank came in. Well, no, I said, well, no, it happened at the state fair.
Because that makes it better.
Oh! Well, we totally misjudged you. I
And then
apologize.
Frank came,
Everybody's dick bleeds at the state fair.
and then Frank came in with a beautiful retort of, well, we caught you that one day at the fucking pig pen. Do you remember that?
Nope.
Well,
I don't remember
There's
this
a reason
either.
I went home very early that night.
So I tried to diffuse it by making it worse by saying, well, it was a few beers and it wasn't just one pig, it was another one. I tried to diffuse it by making it worse.
yeah. Way to go, Sean Spicer.
Wait, was I on the weird champagne margarita?
Yes, you were on a
thing?
mixture of everything.
Ooh, that effed me up.
Because you and Jessie just looked at me.
You are Jesse.
No, her
My
friend.
roommate,
I was just trying to
Jesse.
trick you.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
We
talking
didn't-
about
we didn't
ourselves
know.
as the third person.
Oh.
Yes.
So you and your friend, roommate Jessie,
Yeah.
who's female, gave me the weird, dirtiest, what the fuck look I ever seen. And I had to go just wave my ass like, no, I'm joking and joking. And then I just,
She was doing the weird thing, and I was just doing like, ew.
Yeah, you took it too
But
far.
yeah, exactly. I took it too far to make it, and it worked.
There
and-
was no salvaging.
It's okay.
So then I got up and I figured out like maybe I bothered Frank when he went to go smoke a cigarette, and I joined him with my vapor pen. So I think that took cause.
No, I was grossed out by how much food you ate and wanted to make sure you weren't invited to the 31st.
I didn't eat that much food at all.
I didn't
You
even.
ordered the sampler platter.
I gave
for the
it to
table
everyone,
placed
and
it
I didn't-
directly in front of yourself.
Half of it,
I ate
half
a
of it
few
was
of
even
the-
not even gone by me. I ate maybe a quarter of it and took the rest home.
I ate a few of the hot dog weenie
Yeah, the-
things.
Yeah, it was your birthday. Nobody's judging you.
They're very salt and peppery.
FYI, I think the whole Wyatt family is here,
I know.
judging by some of the passerbys that I've seen.
Yeah.
I know.
And there might be maybe like a reunion or some kind of
Oh, I know what-
WrestleCon going
Yeah.
on here that I don't know about.
They were late for the wrestling podcast. We recorded
Apparently
that
Luke
one.
Harper works here.
We recorded that one a while ago.
I just like that there's a guy in a Freddy Krueger.
And there's
Sweatshirt?
Damien Sandow. That's a weird one.
Yeah, in the Freddy Krueger shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
All at the grid.
yeah. Come to the grid. You can see all this as well.
In
so-
City. I don't know. My 30th was a good time.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Sorry.
Except
then-
for when at the end of the
Lobster
night.
drank. That made me happy.
Yeah, a
I
lot.
spent $120 on myself and
You-
not on Mandy
you guys
whatsoever.
Ubered home, right?
Yeah, we did.
Okay,
and I was
thank
trying to
God.
use the
Because
free
you
code.
both-
I'm trying to use the free code, but I couldn't figure out how to put the code in.
Yeah.
And then I'm being an asshole because Mrs. Bloggs is like, I'm cold. And I'm like, then go inside. We're waiting for a car. I'm cold. Don't tell me that anymore. You're being mean. No, I'm not. I'm being realistic. The door is right there. Go inside.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not trying to be mean on this one. And, and I probably slurred it the whole time, so it probably wasn't as nice as that, and that was really dicky of me to say it that way. And that's the way it came out to
People
me.
get frustrated. I understand.
Yeah.
What was the conversation that we had when we were in the bar when I met up with you guys? Because I totally lost all of you. Like
Yeah.
after I went inside,
I don't know what
I
we
came
were
back
talking
in
about.
and I totally lost the group. I was like went
I
back
was
to the...
trying to figure out where you went.
I know.
I was
But
like,
then I
oh,
was like,
Jessie
oh, wait,
is.
there's that bar, second bar that we're going to, so I just met Max Boxer and...
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
moral of the story, folks, is get in on these Maskerpiece meetups. We have fun.
We have
Yes.
stories.
Jesse
I'm
makes an ass of himself.
really good at that Star Trek coin game.
Oh, yes.
I'm amazing at that.
Uh,
I'm over 10,000 tickets. Yay!
Cash him in for something.
Yeah, I don't want anything there.
no.
Okay, so on the subject of Dave & Buster's, which I was talking
Yeah.
about, is it worth it? I've actually never been to Dave & Buster's. Is it?
It's expensive.
Okay.
But it can be fun.
Can be fun. All right.
Keep taking the kids to Peter Piper.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Take the kids to Peter Piper for a little while.
All right.
Kids take Peter Piper. Adults, if you want to go and play some games,
Because the games are
Don't
$4 or
bring the
$5
kids.
bucks. I mean,
Yeah.
it's expensive.
Wow.
If I'm not mistaken, you had 2 consecutive weekends at Dave & Buster's to celebrate your birthday.
I did.
Very nice.
Sarah and I went there the second weekend,
Perfect.
and
Yeah.
I won even more
And
on the
I-
Star Trek game.
I do believe I got a Snapchat of you playing the piano game, and the text said, in quotes, "Drunk me wants to play this right now."
It was playing Beethoven as I walked by, and I'm like, I'm never going to be able to play Beethoven unless it's with obnoxiously large piano keys. Boop, 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 boop. I was like, I can do this.
She's quite the pianist.
Yes, the pianist.
But he's not exactly Mozart decomposing.
Right. Exactly.
Gross. Gross. Also, Sarah and I finished off one of those 100-ounce towers.
Which is impressive considering the two of you combined measure up about 5 feet tall.
Probably. And I also had a pint before that. So I was a little drunk.
That's good.
Definitely need to check out the Dave & Buster's. I need to go.
Yeah.
Go have
It's
a weekend
fun.
there.
It's fun.
Either that or
We've-
main
we've-
event. I've been looking at main event as well.
I'm going to be there
I have not
on
been there
Saturday,
yet.
so I'm curious to find out. I hear it's more of like bowling and
Yeah.
stuff like that, so we'll see.
Cool.
I
excited
missed
to find out.
I guess, and it's still open now, and people still go there. But from my coming of age years was Castles and Coasters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The place to go. That and Golfland out
Right.
of Mesa.
You know where the best place to go for this kind of stuff is a place called The Grid.
Yeah.
The Grid is the best place to go.
I come
My
here
little one loves
regularly.
coming here. When first time she ever, oh my God, we're going to The Grid, and like, I don't even know if we went through a whole roll of quarters because it's very inexpensive to play stuff
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Outside of the pinball machines, which
The-
got kind of crazy, but
The
but they're
pinballs are
but they're very
expensive,
but they're all new.
Yeah.
So
I think my young ones would probably. I could probably keep them busy for 5-6 hours here. So.
Oh, yeah.
If
Grid's
anything,
definitely.
there's game systems
Yeah.
galore.
yeah, the games between the game systems and then just all the coin op stuff that I love.
Yeah.
I mean, hands down, the best glory hole in Mesa.
Right.
Yo, disgusting.
Well,
Oh, we got a sword out of
what-
Jesse.
well, Team Ratchet's here, so
Yes, Team
we
Ratchet
did see
is
Team
here.
Ratchet.
I wonder if they're still here though. I think they may have got offended that there was other females in the place.
Oh, that could be
You know,
because
they-
usually it's just the one.
I don't think Artemis likes competition.
No.
So. I don't think Jesse's going to make it through the rest of this. Folks, he's shaking his head. He's smiling.
He's on Bumble. Okay.
I was just invited to go see Britney Spears in Vegas, and I just said yes. No, I went to Backstreet Boys. Don't you dare confuse
Twice.
that.
Here we go.
I've never seen Backstreet Boys. Or
This is
Backstreet Boys.
about
I've
to
never
look
seen
like a
Britney
United
Spears.
Airlines flight.
I went to Backstreet Boys twice. It was amazing.
Which is 2 weeks old, but still, it's still funny.
Yes.
It just happened for us when we
Right.
recorded this.
Let me get excited for my 90s pop culture, all
No,
right?
that's good. You're doing better than me.
To be fair, I would go see Britney.
I hear it's amazing.
I'd go see Backstreet Boys.
They were amazing.
I appreciate showmanship. Or showwomanship.
Yeah.
But either way. She
Put on a
dragged
good show,
guys
yeah.
around in
Yeah,
collars
I
on
mean,
the stage.
I mean,
It's
honestly,
great.
there's.
I want to go to a Bruno Mars concert so bad.
I do too.
Whoa, okay.
I do too.
Full confession.
So, steak, potatoes, fishing.
Beef jerky, bacon. Bruno Mars.
Yes. The last two songs that he's come out with, the 24 Karat Magic,
Yeah.
and then I don't know the name of the one that just What I Like or whatever it is.
You know, I like it. Yeah,
Exactly.
that-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have totally just completely bitched out to those songs
Yeah.
when they come out. The
Yeah.
radio turns
It's-
up. I'm dancing while I'm driving.
It's,
I don't know what it
fucked
is.
up.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about that kid.
It's just.
And then his performance at the
Super Bowl?
Grammys,
Well,
Yes.
the Grammys, the Super
Yes.
Bowl performance that he had.
Super Bowl, but
that
the
was
but the
amazing.
Grammys when he did Prince.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That was amazing.
Because the time came out and they do their thing, and then he's out there, and then then he does Prince and does the guitar solo. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man!
And I really feel like he's
Don't
underrated.
kill him.
Yeah.
No, I don't think
Yeah,
he
I
gets
think
as
he-
much
yeah.
attention as he could. I don't think he
Yeah,
does.
I think he is underrated.
If I could just get him and Justin Timberlake to go on a tour together.
The thing is, times change from how we used to be.
Quote, air quotes.
No, I said if I could get them. I was
You could
doing
get
this.
them in a tour together.
Where did you get air quotes?
Because you did air quotes.
I did not do air quotes.
We're catching it. Everyone's doing air quotes.
I said if I could get them in a tour together.
In a tour?
They cannot see my hand motions. I fucking hate you guys. If I could get them to go on tour together, I would be really excited, and I would pay to go see that. Unlike the last time I saw Justin Timberlake, where I got to go for free
Okay.
with Pink, and it was amazing.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
You should be. Old man.
Is my nose bleeding?
I can make it bleed. Do you bleed? You will.
The only reason why I say he's underrated because if those of you at the table or those of you out there who listen to local music, it's typically the same 3 artists every hour on the
Yeah.
hour.
He's usually one of them.
But
on
not
certain
lately.
stations.
I've had to do some search. I've actually kind of given up on the local radio to listen to him, and I've just gone to like the Spotify or the Slacker.
Oh, sure.
You know, and I don't know. I think it's what I've been missing for a while is that it's music that puts me in a good mood.
Right.
I hear it before I get to work, and I don't want to murder my coworkers. At least till lunchtime, and then I need to go listen to it again,
There you go.
so I don't kill them again.
Which is amazing from like the biggest Slipknot fan I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
Like it's not typical for what.
I find the older that I get, the odder my music taste gets.
Yeah.
And, I mean, don't get me wrong, I still love Slipknot.
Oh, of course.
I'm actually going to Deftones in July.
Nice.
They're good live.
It's like the fourth or fifth time I've seen them.
They're good.
Somehow I got my wires crossed and didn't realize that Korn was playing this past Friday.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
2 Fridays from now. A little
Did-
depressed about that.
Did you hear that they signed like a 12-year-old bassist to go on tour with them on their overseas tour?
I didn't know if that was a joke or what.
I hear it's real.
Yeah, I saw it on like this kid with a bass, and I'm like, okay,
Honestly,
I'm not clicking on that. I'm guessing.
It's the son of some like
yeah, it's
Megadeth
the son or
bassist
daughter of
if
somebody.
he can get
so.
the job done, I'm on board with it. I mean,
He's done some good stuff. He's already in a band that plays.
now don't get me wrong. My love for the band Korn is almost like it's almost kind of sad. I've seen them in concert about 14 times.
I've seen them about 8,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'm.
And
Okay.
every time I have an opportunity to have some kind of username, it's typically Fieldy with some kind of numbers behind it.
Yeah.
So, but I'm still on board with that. I mean, first of all, what are they? They have to be in their 50s now, right?
Jonathan Davis is.
Yeah, I mean, because
Gotta be.
the Untitled album came out when I was in 7th grade. So he's got to be in their 50s now. So
Yeah.
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 Even in high school, Freak on the Leash came out.
I was in high school
in
when that
junior
one came
high.
out. I was in high. So, but yeah, I mean, whatever. I mean, it's you got to change it up. You know, you got to change it up. Bands are getting older. The music's changing.
Yeah.
I think having kids helps with that too because they listen
It
to a lot
does.
of the newer stuff.
Yeah. So there's stuff that I would have hated.
Yeah.
But then having a kid and you're just like, you just get exposed to so much. Like, I've never seen Disney movies. I didn't watch them as a kid. Didn't care for them.
No.
Have a kid, I watch kid movies.
And
Watch
I've seen
shit
them all.
out of 'em.
I've seen
Right.
them all
But
numerous times. So makes sense.
yeah,
I'm a decade younger than you. I watched them growing up.
yeah. I'm an odd one. I know that's the case when it comes to me and my kids' movies because
Yeah.
I didn't watch them as a kid.
But I will
I
say-
don't like them.
I watched Disney movies growing up, but I also watched a bunch of like films that were more for adults when I
Yeah.
was younger too, like watching
Naughty Night Nurses
No,
from New Jersey.
you dick. I watched Nightmare on Elm Street when I was 7 years old.
Like the comedies back then, the R-rated comedies
Yeah.
back then was like really bad.
I mean,
All
I remember
night.
I saw my
watching-
first boob on an R-rated comedy.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember watching like
Man with
Die
two
Hard.
brains.
I remember watching like Die Hard and Lethal Weapon with my dad when I was like 4 years old. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gladiator
young
was
for that movie.
played on a loop at my house.
yeah, it was nonstop.
That's what you. That's what you
How
call it.
old
That's
are
what. That's what you
I'm
call
30.
it. That's what you call a guy with pubic hair in his teeth.
I don't think I saw my first
Oh,
Disney.
gross! I just got
Welcome.
Everybody's listening. Like, I don't know what he's talking about.
And we're back.
Gladiator.
I don't think I saw a Disney movie in theaters until I had kids. Like growing up, we didn't go see movies like that. You know, we went to go see, like you're saying, Die Hard, stuff
Yeah.
like that. You know, I remember. I don't know if everybody knows a Bruce Willis movie called Color of Night,
Yep.
which was like Cinemax level softcore porn.
Yeah.
And my parents kept telling me, "Oh, cover your eyes," and they kind of just got to this point where they're like, "Okay, go to bed."
Yeah.
Okay, go to bed. There's just too much in this
Yeah.
that you can't even watch it.
The first movie I thought I saw in theaters was The Lion King, which might be why it's my favorite Disney movie because I discovered my love for theaters.
I think
But-
mine was Ninja Turtles.
Mine I don't remember seeing because I was brought to Animal House
Yeah.
at the age of 2.
Yeah, like that I can remember. It was
Yeah,
either
that-
Ninja
that I
Turtles
can
or
remember.
Addams.
See,
Okay.
I remember getting prepared to go see Empire Strikes Back, but I was so young that I don't really quite remember it.
I remember.
So I would have been 4.
I remember seeing Empire and Jedi from the VHS rental store.
Sure.
I didn't see those in theater.
Yeah,
I
I
remember going
I saw that, and I remember Jedi because I was scared shitless because it was
I
totally
remember
dark. It
going-
was stormy night.
Shit out.
I remember going to see
That was
Lion
before-
King, and I asked my mom, "Why does Mufasa sound like Darth Vader?" I'd already seen the Star Wars movies.
See, I didn't see Star Wars,
So-
any of the Star Wars, till later, till like I was in middle school.
Jeez.
That's
You watched them in order of their numeric.
Yeah, he probably did see him episodes
Probably
1,
watched
2, 3, 4.
and then 4, 5, and 6.
That's
huh?
horrible.
no.
And he's kicking himself because like, God damn it, Rogue One.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that fucks up my whole lineup.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Vader's Luke's father?
Yeah, that reveal goes to shit when you watch the prequels.
You watch it-
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I knew this. Told me 3 movies ago.
Yeah. Pussy.
So I want to bring back a few minutes ago
Oh, Jesus, Murphy.
to where saw my first boobs in a movie theater,
Oh boy.
and my
This is not a conversation I want to have.
enjoy the ride, buddy.
I do.
So
Did you look down your own shirt?
So I was a young lad when this movie came out.
What's the movie? Or is that a good part of the reveal?
What is it? Edith? Exit to Eden.
Exit to Eden. Was that the
With
Dana
Rosie
Delaney
O'Donnell.
movie? Dana Delaney and Rosie O'Donnell?
Yes.
Yeah. And Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd as the
This
undercover
movie.
cops.
Yeah, there's a lot of boobs in that movie.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to read the description.
It's a sucky movie, but I
That
watched
way
it for
the
the
rest
boobs.
of the wonderful listeners can have an idea what's going on
I
here.
don't know.
So real quick, just to understand what Jessie was going through here.
Yeah, it was like this sex trip or something.
So a 1994
like BDSM.
American comedy thriller film
94. God damn it.
directed by Gary Marshall and adapted to the screen by some people. Dana Delaney stars as Lisa Emerson, and Paul Mercutio plays Elliot Slater. Half of the film consists of new comedic detective storyline written by the director. Basically what it comes down to is Dan Aykroyd and Rosie O'Donnell are police officers pursuing diamond thieves to the Eden Resort, which is a sex resort.
Yeah.
And from what I'm remembering, my mom covered my eyes through all the boobs. Through
Oh,
every
you wouldn't have seen
sex-
any movie.
Yeah. No, but she let go of my eyes to see Rosie O'Donnell in a fucking leather strap bousier.
Okay.
So that was...
Well, that'll swear you off of stuff. Oh, we got music now.
Yeah.
We'll probably have to cut this one short because it's probably going to come through pretty hard. But that's all right. Nice to see there's live music at the grid as well.
Yeah.
Actual talent.
Actual talent. It's actual talent here.
They don't have a barren career.
No, not a barren career like that Masked Blogster. But, so, good. So you saw him, and then you saw Rosie O'Donnell all dressed
What
sexy.
Jessie failed to mention is this was last week at the Dollar Theater.
It's when they turn the lights on down really low at the house.
Hey there, Charmby.
That's creepy.
Anybody see the It trailer?
Yeah. Yes.
Did anybody see
Yes.
where they took the It trailer and replaced It with the Cat in the Hat?
No.
Look it up. It's great.
I
It's
saw
even
where
more
they
terrifying.
compared the old and the new. That was pretty sick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When they just ran them side by side, that opening
Yeah.
scene.
Yeah.
That was good.
I'm really excited for that movie.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was going to be.
Right.
It looks
So,
scary.
so there you go. So that 5 months in between the comic book movies, It is in September.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I was actually looking at that earlier when we were talking about it. It is coming out during that time frame, and so is The Dark Tower.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's actually something to keep us satisfied in between.
Yeah. So there's still cool
There'll
stuff
be
coming
stuff
out.
There's a lot of time.
Yeah.
I have faith.
And I haven't read all of the Dark Tower series. I've read the first couple.
I haven't read any of it. So.
I read a little bit.
I intend to try to read them all before the movie comes out.
And then be disappointed in the movie.
Probably, but
Yeah.
because that's how books to movies work.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
There's a little. I
There's
don't know
an
if you
issue
want to
with
call it an homage to it. What was that Stephen King movie? Was it called The Mist? With Thomas
Yes,
Jane?
The Mist.
Yes.
So Thomas Jane is a painter in that
Yeah.
movie, and at the beginning, he is painting
The Dark Tower.
the Dark Tower. Yeah. So I thought that was just kind of a cool little.
Is the Mist one with Marky? No, that's not with Mark Wahlberg.
No, that's
That's that M Light, the Fog.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Fog, Mist,
Is that really what it's called? The Fog? Oh.
the Fog.
Okay.
Is it the M Light? M Night?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
where,
okay.
where the trees are fighting.
Yes. Are they like locked
Yeah.
in a supermarket or something like that? Or
Yeah. No, I thought that was called something else. No, The Fog is another Stephen King type movie. No, it's
It's like not forgotten. Hold on.
yeah. But anyway, The Mist is actually kind of a good movie. I was surprised.
I'll have to check that out.
It's actually like
The
not
end of
bad.
that movie makes me so happy, which tells you how fucked up I am as a person.
Yeah, dude, that with The Mist. That was fucked up. That ending. You're like,
Yeah.
no shit. You really did that in the movie?
Yeah.
Kind of goes back to your Alien thing.
Now I really want to see that. I
Yeah,
feel
you,
like I'm missing out
yeah,
on
you
something.
should watch
The
it.
Happening.
The Happening.
The
Yeah, it's not The
Happening.
Fog.
Happening.
What's The Fog then?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Then
we're
are you
talking about.
Yeah.
But there's another one with Marky Mark in it. It's called The Fog. It is called The Fog. That's the one thing I remember because it's a stupid, shitty storyline where the fucking U.S. military opens a gate to an extra-dimensional portal, which allows
I
monsters
believe
to
that's
come
what
in.
that movie is called. I just don't remember Marky Mark being in it. Because
I'm
it's
going
Tom
through
Welling.
Mark Wahlberg's movies right now, and I do not see The Fog.
No, Tom Welling is in The Fog. It's
Yeah.
Superboy. With Maggie Grace, Selma Blair, DeRay Davis. He might have died in that movie, so that could have made you misty-eyed. Jonathan Young.
There's actually an 80s John Carpenter movie called The Fog.
Yeah.
I think this other one
It's
is a
a
remake
remake.
of it. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
With Jamie Lee Curtis is the other one. No.
No, Marky Mark's in The Happening. I think I just confused your brain. I'm sorry.
Remember The Happening. The Happening's fucking shit, too.
The Happening was horrible.
Yeah. I think I went and saw that in theaters.
Me too.
a
I
little depressed
regretted
about
life
that now.
decisions that day. It was horrible.
I'm sure. That was the case with most M. Night Shyamalan movies until Split came out.
I haven't seen that yet.
It's good.
I need to.
It was intriguing.
It's good.
It's
Is
better
it
than-
great? No, but it's really
It
good.
was better than some of the most recent stuff he's put out.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's worth watching.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not worth owning.
Netflix special?
Yeah, if you see
Or
it on
Redbox
Netflix or
special.
Redbox.
Redbox special.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not disappointed I went and saw it in the theater.
I think my biggest problem is I've just gotten far too comfortable with watching movies at home.
Yeah.
I can pause it. I can go outside and have a smoke.
Yeah.
Habit forming.
I just love a theater.
I do too. I love the theater.
I love the theater, and I like the ones where they kind of serve you and everything, but then I don't.
Yeah.
Like there's just something about just like, hey, no, we fucking sit here.
I like
and
Like
this
the
is
Alamo?
it.
Would you like that?
Yeah.
The Alamo was like for
I
every
liked
theater?
it, but it was I just didn't like the way
It
that
was-
the people crunched around and walked. It was this weird walk that they would do, and then I don't know. It
But I
was
feel like
cool,
the
but-
Alamo is like it's just a regular new. It's just you have a reserved seat for the Alamo.
Yeah.
I feel that like
Well, and they serve you at your table,
okay.
and they have
I-
beer, and
I don't
it's
know.
cool.
A lot of my last few movies, I've been going to stuff like Cinemark and AMC, where it's assigned seating and the recliner chairs, which
Yeah.
is nice.
It's almost
Like,
too comfortable for me.
Yeah, I went and saw Power Rangers at Harkins at the Cine Capri.
They win. They have White Castle.
Right.
There you go.
Like I went in, it's just
They're
a
frozen,
normal
Frank.
theater with
Who gives
normal
a shit? It's
theater
White Castle.
chairs, and I'm like, man, I miss this. Like
Yeah,
I
just-
legit miss the feeling of a theater.
Everyone together enjoying the laugh. Like
Yeah.
Like
Like
I don't know. I feel like you
Everybody
lose something
pointing
in those
and waving
recliner
when
chairs.
Jessie comes in late, trying to show
Yeah.
him where he's
you guys did not wave.
no, we didn't.
You
I
guys
saw
did
you
not
coming.
wave.
I'm like, I'm not saying a shit.
Don't look, don't look, don't look.
This guy's fucking half hour late. I didn't know you'd already seen the movie. So I'm like, this motherfucker wants to see this movie so bad with us that he's gonna forego the fucking beginning of the movie.
I got lost because I didn't have
I
any
know.
way to find a Chandler Mall.
Like, well,
got
he
lost.
lives in South Phoenix. I know that
there was a
people in New
tender,
Jersey.
gentle moment where it was silent in the theater. Jesse standing in the entrance with his popcorn and soda. Ah, shit! Did he die?
Did they kill the Mexicans yet? Have they done that part?
Was this Power Rangers? What movie was this?
Logan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, not Power Rangers. Did they kill the Mexicans in the Power Rangers yet?
All the Mexicans in Power Rangers.
Yeah.
I was about to be very upset. I was about to be very upset. I don't even get my token Mexican in Power Rangers. Now they're killing the other ones.
Hey,
Yeah.
Power Rangers is good, by the way.
What the
It is
fuck is
good.
this albino guy? Mom!
Power Rangers was good.
I,
All
once
right.
again, failure as well. I failed again. Didn't go see that either.
That's all right.
It's all right.
I need to. I'm still actually excited for it. I've seen some snippets of some bootleg stuff, and I'm like, looking forward to it. The Grid.
At the grid.
Agreed.
Actually thinking about walking over there and doing some slam dancing
You
with
should.
some 40-year-olds.
Yeah.
I forgot
right.
my Jeanco jeans.
All right, well, we're going to get out of here. Glad y'all are listening. Please continue to do so. Find us on Twitter, Facebook, all that fun stuff. Check out my new picture of me in front of a tentacle monster.
It's
wall.
awesome.
So,
Hey, come check out Mini Mandy and Blogster and myself on Kayfabe with Frankie G.
Yes.
check out Jessie if he ever does his podcast again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get one for Steve Silva, too.
I do have a Twitter going
Or-
for
or
a run.
working in your
LOL.
nearest alley. One of the two.
I'm gonna try to change my Twitter name because I just did as a joke Twitter. So I am
What
going
is
to going for a run. LOL.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know
exactly.
what that means.
I didn't know what the fuck I was doing when I got Twitter.
All right.
All right.
Steve Silva, any parting words?
I think I'm going to drink more next time.
All right.
There was a man with a gun in his hand as smoke just filled his nose, wearing a smile from the death of a child while blood splattered his clothes. One single tear from the man standing near is just what had to be done. Not just a game, but escape from the pain. He killed his only son. And now, where we go from here, and will his mother feel? Now all he has is his memories of his sickened child, always begging please, just do it now. take care of me. Well, I'm all you have, now set me free. Now, mommy dear, set down your drink, and don't you lay your hands on me. You've never been that good to me. Thank God I had my daddy. And why didn't you want him? Then try to save him. No baby boy with ability to be anything that he wants to be, but by the age of his early teens, one small lump altered everything. What was this about master plans? As he lay his head onto his hands, it was said, what's done is done. Shattered family with 3 minus 1.
In a land ruled by boredom, one woman has come forth to bring games to your table.
Quiet down. I'm trying to read these rules. Don't you have an inner monologue?
Sorry, I didn't mean to spill that.
You guys aren't even supposed to be here today. Visit Gloryhound and the Uninvited Gamers on Stitcher, iTunes, or at gloryhound.com.
FireFan is the most fun sports app you will ever find. Make prop bets along with the game that you are watching right now for NFL, MLS, and now NBA. Go to abnormalentertainment.com, click on the FireFan banner to get 12 free tokens to start joining in. The app is available for Android and iTunes. You can join the Abnormal Entertainment League, any league you want, play against your friends, play against celebrities, or even play on your own. And when you click through the abnormalentertainment.com FireFan banner, you not only support Abnormal Entertainment and your favorite podcasts, but you find a great way to get in the game with FireFan. Do it now. Subscribe and download back episodes of Maskerpiece Theater at abnormalentertainment.com/Maskerpiece Theater. Search Maskerpiece Theater on Facebook. Email Masked Blogster at maskedblogster@gmail.com. And don't forget to hashtag tweet your tits at Masked Blogster. And for more podcasts, books, comics, blogs, and videos, head to abnormalentertainment.com.
You've been listening to the Abnormal Entertainment Network.